Hi guys, thank you for joining me. I have a love reading for you today. So this is for May 12th, 2016, specifically for couples. Couples! So if you're watching this as a couple, you are so awesome to do this together. Thank you for joining me. I feel doubly blessed. And if you're watching this for a couple, marriage, significant other type situation, then this is for you too. Or if you're a single and you're interested in the energies of the couples today, this is for you. So I have saved time by pulling cards. I did a bunch of oracle cards already. And I really like to take my time and meditate with each deck and shuffle and pray and do it correctly. So I hope this is okay that I have them done already. I do want to show you what I got because it's a beautiful reading. Beautiful. And I figure that I will just pull something else on camera for those that like to see it on action. But there's a bunch of different oracle cards here going on, and they're pretty direct. So I figure that's pretty good for a daily. So May 12th, 2016, gorgeous day out. Highest and greatest good of everyone. This is to help you tune into the energies that I pulled for all of us so that everybody is helped, brought into a moment of love and more clarification in our lives. And whether you ride the wave or you don't ride the wave, you at least have a little bit of awareness of the possible wave to come. So I guess see how this interprets into your own story, right? In your own situation, in your own world and universe, and help you tune into your own psychic sense that you have in whatever means that comes to you. And that's such a personal journey for everybody. So this is for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So what God, Holy Spirit, angels of love, spirit guides, higher self, luck, whatever you believe is cool. Wants you to know today. And this is for couples. So couples, you start with love life. That's why I decided to do a love reading specifically. So the basis of today is about your love life. You have the eagle, so you're seeing your love life today from the higher perspective, right? And you get a lot of these. I want to say higher perspective, right? But couples, so this is any sign you are. If you were just, drawn to needing a little extra understanding of today's specific energy, or the one that I connected with. And if you're here, possibly that you connect with too. So, you have this number 4 from the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. And there's like a keyhole in her third eye. And then she has these like horns of stability and wings. And then she has this other face of herself in her gut. So it's like, I feel like even though this is higher self and third eye and the connection here, that possibly this is telling you that if you're, especially if you're an empath, you might get that sensation not as a thought or not as a vision and not as a thing, but as a feeling. I don't understand that gut feeling when you walk into a place and you know, or a person's energy and you know how they're feeling or all that stuff. So maybe go here, see what your gut tells you today to connect to your third eye. So then you have this. I'm going to take this little guy off here. This is the I Ching, right? And this card specifically is Gate 2, which is the receptive. Receptivity is the primal base through which any response is determined. It's the root of action, holding us in the illusion of our separateness, right? If we're separate, if we believe we're separate and alone, it's just an illusion, because we're all one, we're all connected to each other. So line 6 is fixation, line 5 intelligent application, line 4 secretiveness, line 3 patience, line 2 genius, line 1 intuition. And this is the higher knowing, which is the driver. it always makes me think of Men in Black. I think the first one, when they open up the head of the one alien or the one guy, and there's like the little like alien inside his brain, like driving him. That's what I think of when I think of like the higher driver. Not that it's an alien, but that it's just like another layer beyond the layer that you see. And I think that's funny. All right, so let me put this back in the clothespins that I borrowed from my grandmother's clothesline. All right, so then you have Michael, which is telling you, or is this? No, it's Raphael, so healing. You have the God heals on your side today. So communion, this is telling you communion is communion with others, you know, being somewhere where you're not on your phones texting somebody else, but you're actually speaking and talking at eye level and getting opinions. But it's also communion with yourself, and that is that going into your heart and your higher knowing, higher power. You have loyalty, that's also number 18 if you're into numbers. And you have the eagle, so flying high. Also, eagles knows exactly when to catch its prey, exactly when to wait to dive down and grab, right? Then this is a big one. I'm going to pull this off so you can see this. Because if you are, if this is something that is important for you today, or if it is not important for you today, you maybe need to know this. This is pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. So maybe you are looking to get pregnant, because then you have this. You very soon clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Do you want this? I'm just gonna put out there the reverse. Do you not want this? You know, clearly decide, discuss, commune amongst yourselves, and take appropriate action upon that if you need to, right? But if that's something you're wanting in your life, this is a beautiful sign for you today. Maybe you need to get busy in that communion, you know? You have this next to this, right? You have blossoming abundance couples. Blossoming. It's not going to blossom, it is. It is blossoming right now. Right now as you're watching this video of blossoming abundance. So look around and notice where it is today, you know? There's this beautiful like park or this pond and these wildflowers. And it's like, even though it doesn't show the sunshine, you can see the reflection and the glitter of the sun beaming in the water. Reflective, right? You got reflective, and isn't this receptive? I'm gonna put it like this. If you want to see this, let me show you in case you want to take a screenshot. So, and then this last card I got was Paramahasa Yogananda. I hope I said that right. Yogananda. Choose Peace. I actually have his book in by my bed that I found on the side of the street in New York. Maybe that's a sign for me, even though I'm single. Like, choose peace. It's a choice. It's a choice on how you are receptive to a situation, right? You can be the alpha and the one that puts out, and you have to have a consciousness and what is the word? I can't think of the word. I want to say like a respect, but integrity behind every action that you do. You know what? I have these. I'm staring at them and I'm thinking of words that I can't come up with, and I have 4 piles of the words of truth because this deck is huge, and I just have them separated so that I can shuffle, and let's just pull some words for today. Okay, this just flipped. My. So you have disappointment, love, earth. I'm gonna let you interpret these, okay? I'm good with the pictures. I'm gonna leave the words to you unless something comes up. Discrimination. Give us some words that are helpful for today, for everybody, for the highest and revisitor. Dissociated. One more for this pile. Decision. At the bottom is indulgence. Alright, I'm going to take another pile. Highest and greatest good of everybody. What do we need to know today? For relationships, marriages, couples, clarity, love, on decisions, dissociated, discrimination. So many D's. Disappointment, discrimination, decision, dissociated. Alright, I'm going to start again with these two. Earth and love. Integration. Let's see what we get. For couples today. Breakthrough. Much better. These are much better words. So these are harsh. Sometimes I don't pull this deck because they're so direct. It's sometimes even for me. So essence. But sometimes you need to look at something directly in its face to heal it and to move forward. So let's see. One more for this pile. Hermitage and female jumped. And then underneath is no movement. Let me show you those again. Hermitage, female, essence. Okay. Heart. Breakthrough. And love. I'm going to put this here too. Decision. Alright. One more pile, or two more piles. Card, help everyone with the decision, the breakthrough, heart, what to know for today, overview, generational pattern. Only you can break a generational pattern. That is a choice. Withdrawal. Makes me want to point you to communion. Vibration. Peace. One more pile, and then I'll pull one card from something else. Mastery. That jumped. This is my own addition to this deck because I didn't have this. So I put in music, art, creativity, and playing. Playing with the fire of your soul. Maybe that's how I should have the breakthrough. Omen. As the bird made a sound. Opportunity, 2 O's. Sensitivity. Individuation. And at the bottom, multidimensional. I'm going to pull one more card for couples for today. Thank you for joining me, guys. I know this was different. I hope you liked it. Corn Maiden. Empress. The Empress. Very soon, guys. Oh, congratulations. I love you guys. I hope somebody's having a big, beautiful baby. It just gave me chills. I love you. Bye.